More Music at the More is a program where STG gets a bunch of young artists from all different communities and genres, and at the end there's one big amazing life-changing performance at the More, which is the coolest thing ever. That's like the place to be. There's a cool long rehearsal process with professional mentors and guests, and they use all their different talents and abilities and they put it all together into this one crazy cool show. And then on top of that, we get the big music director who's a professional musician who is out there doing huge projects and is on everything. My year it was Matt Chamberlain, that was insane. I mean, just to get the opportunity to work with people like him and the other mentors it's amazing. Now I work as a mixing engineer, mixing live performances that have been recorded, and those either go out for commercial release or broadcast to Sirius XM with artists like Dave Matthews and some other local artists around the area. But also I produce music, I still play, I write, I work on a lot of music with people that I met through STG. The work that Seattle Theater Group does is truly amazing. And I have grown so much as a person, as an artist, as a professional. I'm forever grateful.
STG has long called itself the People's Theater, where all are welcome and represented. There are several challenges for people of color to have access to theaters. These challenges, these barriers have been in place for years. Because we know representation matters, patrons need to be able to come to our theaters and see themselves represented, and artists need to perform on our stages and be able to see themselves represented in the audience. STG doesn't just present the arts, it uses the arts to serve the community. ALE Camp, which is a 6-week immersive program for middle schoolers, at its core is designed to work on personal development skills. Another example is we underwrite tickets to Hamilton so students of color have access to the show. A new program that I'm really excited about is Elevate, which we launched in 2021 to create a space for youth to elevate Black and brown voices through spoken word poetry.
Observing the world's patterns will surely bring out the truth. So when we talk about history, we're talking from what point of view?
I would like to inform you that you are blind even with sight, because you can't get insights about what's inside someone's heart by looking at them from the surface.
I personally think the arts are essential because it helps you figure out the world. It helps you navigate. It helps you find answers. It feels good. I mean, I don't know how else to say, but the art feels good.
Within our department, we deal with music programming, dance programming, theater, all sorts of access programs. One of those access programs is STG Broadway Inclusion Program, which provides free theater programming to neurodivergent and/or disabled communities, their families, and their caregivers. In STG's Broadway Inclusion Program, students are able to explore different stories and different musicals through singing, acting, and dancing.
Becca is the youngest of our 3 children. She's 23 years old and is the joy of our lives. Becca enjoys the Broadway Inclusion Program because a lot of the things that normally would keep her from performing are things that are accepted because that's just her. As a mother, we've tried to get her involved in drama programs, and it just never worked out. Now she got a chance to do that. To me, that was just, it did my heart good and was a blessing to see her blossoming out again as an actress the way she'd always wanted to.
Throughout the class, you just see them really just shining. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what your life circumstances are, having access to the arts can make your life better. What I want to say to the people outdoors is first, thank you very much, because you have allowed us to bring programming to so many folks, but there are still more out there that we want to reach. And so with your help, I know we can do that.